And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Silverstone, the GP Grand Prix this evening. So unfortunately I'm going to be all by myself again. My co-commentators, they've got some work that they need to deal with. Yes, so sorry about that, just sorting out the link, but yes, welcome everyone. Welcome to Silverstone again for our Tier 2 race this evening. 16 drivers, so we're going to have a full quali. One guy is going to fall out, one driver will fall out this evening. I just want to see if it's low. No, so it's going to be Waze that is out first. Yeah, so Silverstone, very tricky circuit. I know that penalties will have a play in the final results as well. But yes, like I said, my co-commentator, he's not here, CJ, Mr. aka Rota. Yeah, he is busy with work this evening, so hopefully you will be watching us on the stream. But yeah, all the best, CJ, be safe, and hopefully we will have you back next Sunday. So yes, where's going to be the first guy to post up a time? I don't think many of the guys will do a second run in Q1, as only one guy will fall out. So the guys the quick guys will probably do one run and retire from the session. Just trying to see as well from my eyes on the ground if we're going to have a dry or wet. Mr. Pitt, thank you. It looks like we have a dry quali and a dry race, so that's good to know. I'm sure after last weekend with the rain in Austria, the guys are happy and glad that it is a clear race. So Wes coming into the final corner now, 26.6. We're gonna have a Quaz, I think, coming over second. No, it was Dombolo. Looks like a Ferrari pick of rain. So next up will be Claims on the converting over from the controller to the wheel, and it looks like he is starting to get the hang of this. Times are coming in thick and fast now. If I just switch over to the Mercedes, he's got an invalidated lap. Pat's got an invalidated lap as well. Quaz as well, but he's gonna have to do another run here. Just trying to see. So Pat, Quaz, Clappy, 54 Corn, all of them are on their laps now. They're invalidated laps. Just wanna put the tires up here so that we can see. Okay, so Dombolo just doing another lap here. I'm sure he's just getting his eye in, and he invalidates. But Covain the same, but he is up on his time, so he will have a better time posting up now with a 26.1. That puts him in P1 as well. I'm sure by the end of Q3 we will see low 25s. I know that some of the guys will be very quick here. And I think we do have a local driver here as well, if I'm not mistaken, by going by the name of Rawley. If someone can maybe just correct me with that, but I think he is a local driver here this evening. So guys, I just want to get to Quaz. He's got another invalidated lap, so he's gonna go again. Clappy 54 Korn, so he's one of our reserve drivers this evening, also on an invalidated lap. He's gonna go again. So I think this is Lewis, if I'm not mistaken. I can't see his name, but I think this is Lewis, yeah. So Vex also on a lap, but I don't know what's going on here because it looks like his time is running and running, so I don't know if he's got internet issues or what the case might be. Loki on an out lap, absent for life, still in the pits. So let's sit with Rawley quickly as he shows us a quick lap here on Silverstone. Clappy Born making some nice space there for Rawley. So just to have a look in our comment section, I see Tani Bonita, good evening to you. Marcel Ellis, if I'm pronouncing that correct. Looks like a Ferrari supporter, supporting Pick and Vane and Pat. And it looks like Rawley himself having a good comment there as well. And then Nadia looks like she's supporting Loki. So Loki also has got a few eyes watching him. And then Mr. Ronald himself supports his local Haas teammate at one stage, or friend if I'm not going to be wrong there. And then looks like Boris, fellow tier 1 driver, also joining us here. Boris, welcome to you as well. Yeah, just to mention, while I was talking about Ronald, he will be joining us as well in tier 1 as of tomorrow evening, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, a big welcome to you as well, Ronald. So Lewis going on top with a 25.9, Rawley 25.9 as well. You can see all the knowledge of this track coming to him now. And he is on a faster lap as well, so let's see. He's going to aim for mid 25s, high 25s. Yeah, and there goes Mr. Vaxkiller. 25.4, not wasting any time. And Rawley goes with 25.6. So, guys, not posting any times now. Clappy 54. Vex Boyka, and then Absent for Life. So Absent for Life is on a out lap. So there's only Pat on a medium. I think he's saving a set of softs for the other qualifying sections. So I think that's what his strategy is going to be there. Boris. Yeah, we're just going to follow you there. I think those 1 minute 20s are way past our talent. So we will just follow you. But yeah, that's a bit optimistic, buddies, but I know you've got the potential, so maybe you will surprise us. So yeah, Absent for Life starting his hot lap now. Hopefully he can keep it clean and post the time just to see if he can get through to Q2. So Absent for Life coming through the difficult section of Maggots and Beckets. Going through Chapel, he's going to go onto the hanger straight now. DRS open. This is a very nice track, nice and flowing track. So we'll see who gets to terms with the track. Obviously some guys prefer a different track over some other track, so but if I look at the things now, there's a few fast guys, and so Absent for Life 29.2, but yeah, there's a few fast guys here this evening again, but when the race comes and the guys are in race mode, it's a different ball game. So only Vex, Boyka and Clappy 54 corn to post up times. Let's see that Clappy is on his way with a fast lap. So these are the two new reserve drivers this evening, Clappy 54 corn and Clappy 12 king. I think they might be siblings, so yes, welcome guys. Whoa, and he nearly loses. Well held. Nearly lost the back end there. You can see him pushing it. So that time was a 28.2. You can see him locking up a bit in that tight turn, what is that, turn 2 and 3, locking up there, yeah, and again he locks up, so you can see that he is driving without any assists, no braking assist, ABS off, which is a very difficult thing to do, I'm gonna have to say, and take my hat off to guys that are driving with these assists off. Yeah, and you can hear him just pulling out of the lap. You can hear him just backing off. So let's just go see that Quaz. He's done a few laps on these set of softs. So it looks like Vex, Boyka eventually leaving it till the end again. Coming out at the end. and hopefully not getting an invalidated lap so that he can push through here for Q2. See a few guys, they have retired from the session, so they are happy with their times. If I look at the times, I think the mid 27s, that's going to be... Oh, and Vex nearly loses it onto the grass. And this is what I was talking about, so he's going to have enough time to go around and get that one more chance at a lap. But just like I said, I think the mid 27s, because Absent for Life, he's in the pits, Clappy's on track, Pat diving into the pits as well. I thought that if the guys continue, we're going to have a look at the 27.5 as a cutoff, but some diving into the pits, so they think they are safe. So Q2, let's see who's gonna jump the gun. I see there's some action at the Ferrari pits. Pickavane pulling the trigger first. Yeah, and there's an AlphaTauri, I think that is Lewis. AlphaTauri just coming in front of Pickavane. So yeah, Vex Boyka falling out of Q1. It looks like we lost more guys because I see there's only 14 drivers in Q2. So I'm not sure what the reason is for that, but it looks like it was Kleppy. Yeah, I think it was the other Kleppy driver with the Mercedes. I'm not sure who the other driver is. We'll see now when this when they start the race. Then we'll quickly have a look and see who the other two drivers were. So Lewis out on track first. He is on a medium, so it looks like a mixed match again. Half the field going for the medium, half going for the soft option. I think both strategies will work if you're gonna go medium soft or either soft medium. Both will work. Obviously, you will be faster if you start in a medium and go for the soft option in your second stint after the pit stops. You will be very quick, but also a safety car might play a bigger role as well. So in Pickavane, gonna set the benchmark here on the medium tire. And he invalidates. So let's just see. Just trying to see. Is that Loki? So Loki choosing the soft option. There's some traffic in his way. Let's just hope the guys make some space for him. Is that going to be Quaz or Rawley in front of him? Luckily, I think it looks like Rawley is also going to start his hard lap, so he's not going to be in the way. The benchmark set at a 27.8. I don't think that's gonna cut it for Q2. So Loki might see if he's gonna have another go. Because yeah, you see Dombolo just put up a time of 25.8. That's why I said I think Loki made a mistake somewhere. Absent for life with a 26.6 on a set of mediums, but 27.5 on a set of mediums, was 27.0 on softs. Just trying to see, we've got a pink Mercedes, that was Max Killer, 25.7 on mediums, so he's gone for his medium option for the start. Just see, I think Rolly is our next guy up. Yeah. Let's set with Rolly here and just see how he maneuvers through sector 3. And he loses the back end. Yeah. Kept it out of the wall, but yeah, that is bad luck for Rawley. Just hope they don't, disqualify. That's exactly what I wanted to say now. I just don't hope they disqualify him because he is actually driving in the wrong direction. Yeah, that is such bad luck for Rawley there. think Rawley's going to be happy with it. So we've got Quasi validated, we've got a pit diving into the pits. Is that going to be... Just trying to see who's at other horse. So that's Wes just coming back to the pits again. Dax Killer, he's also coming back to the pits. Lewis coming out now. So come on, Mr. Clems. I think Mr. Clems, he's from Wales if I'm not mistaken. Rolly, yeah, sorry for that, mate. That's exactly what we saw as well on the live footage. So yeah, that's bad luck for you. Luckily you've got free tire choice, so that might count in your favor. So yeah, gooi them mediums or even the hard tire and try and push it for a long stint. So Clem's coming into sector 2 now already, going through Maggots and Beckett's. DRS open again, giving it all that he's got. He's coming into the last few corners now, just to make it nice and smooth, easy on the throttle here. Hit the apex, yeah, well done there, Clems, and he goes P4 with a 26.5. Just want to see as Lewis into sector 2 now. So he still needs to put up a time, same for Mandela, Mr. B unit. Oh, there was a bit scruffy from Lewis. You can see as soon as you get one of the 2-3 corners not hitting the apex there, it just slows you down. You're getting your next corner at the wrong angle, and that impedes your whole sector, your lap, everything. So that's why I'm saying this looks a bit scruffy from Lewis. I'm not used to 26.5. There's still a few tenths in that lap, I think. So let's just go. So Clappy is still out. He's staying out for another lap. Let's also just remember that these are the tires that he will start the race on if he makes it through to Q3. So he's done 3 laps on them already. So that's... So that is going to hamper his start or even that first stint of the race, if I'm going to say. So Quaz coming up, looks like he changed over. Yeah, so he already started on the soft, so he's just doing another stint. Another one on the soft. Trying to see who's gonna have to come out again. So cut off time, if I'm gonna predict here, we're gonna have a look at high 26, 26.8, 26.9, somewhere there. So Loki and Rawley, they're already done with this session, so it actually just leaves Mandela and that will be Pat. So Mandela and Pet still needs to put up times. Pet coming out on softs. So he will probably aim for a high 25, low 26. Slappy, he's coming into the pits now. All the other guys, they've decided that they've had enough. So I'm just wondering if when the unit's gonna come out for that second stint. Pat on an out lap. Was on a flying lap, but he's already down by 0.6, so he's going to dive into the pits, but there's not going to be that much time left to get that second run in again. Yeah, and he's down by 1 second, so let's go sit with Pat. He's in P11 at this stage. He's going to aim to hit that low 26 mark to squeeze through to Q3. See, Pat just ran a bit wide on the exit of turn 1 there. Luckily he kept it on the tarmac not to invalidate his lap. I think that purple sector is just going to be on his personal best. Up by 0.3. See, now is the stage where actually gain time or lose time. So let's see how Pat maneuvers it through up and he invalidates. So just take it easy, regroup, come back to the line, maybe do that second run. Looks like it's only Pat that's out on track at this stage. Quas coming back into the pit, so yeah, and Pat decides that he's going to dive back into the pits. The unit's still not moving an inch, and I think if I look at it, it might be, yeah, I think it's going to be that for Q2. Yeah, I'm sure Pat will be disappointed with that. So if it stays like that, so Vex Killer will actually start on a medium, Bumbola on soft, Fist on a medium, Clems on a soft, Lewis will be on a medium, Absent for life, Pickaway in Ways, and Clappy, all of them on mediums, and then Quaz will start on the soft. So yeah, that looks like it's going to be that. Yeah, that will be that for Q2. So yeah, guys falling out. It's going to be Rolly, B Unit, Loki, and that was Pat. So they're going to have free tire choice. The rest of the guys will start on the tires that they qualified on in Q2. So let's see, Q3, all the sandbags going to be thrown out of the cars. The guys will start and give it everything now in Q3 to see who can start on pole. So I see some action there in the Ferrari pits. That's going to be Bakavane again. See, there's also Lewis again. Where's in front of Lewis? Looks like we've got Dombolo at the front of the pack. So Dombolo, he pulled the trigger first, so he's going to be our first guy out. Looks like he's followed by Waze. So it looks like Waze, he wants to be in front with clean air. So let's go sit with Waze. I see the two pink Mercedeses, they line astern just behind Waze here. Lewis following them. I see that Bakavane is out. We've got both the Reynolds out as well. We've got Squaz out, so it's the whole field. Everyone out for their first stint. Fister as well, and then also Kleppy. So everyone out on track, not wasting time. And it looks like we already got the race. If the way these guys are jostling for position. So yeah, he's going to start his lap now into the last corner now. Smooth on the power. Quick sweeping left and then hard on the brakes. Keep it tight, open up the next corner for yourself here for that long run. Yeah, nice clean exit, hitting the apex. So we'll just see. I'm not sure who's behind him there. I think that might be Vex. So Wes into sector 2, coming sweeping right hander. He's going to come down to Maggots and Beckett's. Hopefully get it nice and clean. Yeah, look nice and tidy, hitting the DRS zone. And it looks like that Vex has just taken the purple there. Make sure he doesn't invalidate, and he does. As I said, that he validates on the outside. So let's just have a look at Vex, because I think he had the purple sector there. He will go, and Lewis just behind him on a 26-1. So let's just see that Bakavane coming over 25-9. Lucky on Bakavane. Just trying to see, so Absent for Life coming into the last corner as well. Coming across with a 26 flat. I think Quaz is our next driver, so he invalidated. He's gonna go again. Fister might be up next in the Red Bull. Yeah, so let's see what Fister's up to here. Things are frantic at this stage with all 10 cars on track, everyone trying to get a quick lap in. And here he goes P2 with a 25.5. Great lap there from Pfister. I'm just trying to see the guys at the back end here. So Clap is invalidated. Quaz has invalidated his first lap as well. Dombolo just making space for the guys. So I'm just seeing that Lewis decided to go for another lap. Yeah, and he actually wasted time then not to dive into the pits because he did not better his time. And Clappy invalidates again. So I think Dombolo's going to start. So let's just sit with Quaz as he's going to finish his lap and post the time just to get a benchmark for him at 27.0. I think the Red Bull of Pfister, yeah, he's coming back into the pits. So Vax is still there. Just trying to see. So Lewis coming in. Quaz probably also coming in. Wes is out again on his second run. Yes, Ronald, I can see it is very busy. Like I said, it's very frantic. Guys jostling for position here to get a nice clean space for themselves. Rawley, if I'm gonna have to say, it looks like Pfister is an underdog here this evening. He's been there in all Q1 and Q2. He's been in the top 3 as well. So I'm not going to throw Pfister away. I think I'm going to have to say Vax Killer in P1. I'm going to stay with Pfister in P2 and then and when I say that, Dombolo just kicks him down. So, but I'm going to stay with it. I'm going to say Vax Killer, Pfister, and I don't want to throw away Lewis, but maybe let's see if Pickavane can surprise us here. So I'm going to say Vax Killer, Pfister, Pickavane. Hopefully they don't let me down here. Meneer Ronald, yes, that is me himself, if I'm going to say it in that way. So yeah, you're going to have to sit and listen to me all evening, as I don't talk a lot of sense, so just bear with me. So Dombolo surprising me there with a pretty good lap. So let's sit with Vex. He's going to start his hot lap now. He's going to try to see if he can... you can hear him slowing down, so he's not happy with it. So he's probably going to take it easy. Yeah, take it easy and go again. So Pickavane is our next car in line. So Ronald, I'm gonna say go Ferrari. I'm not being biased here, but the racing points, they surprising us this evening. So yes. So Pickavane, yeah, and he's up on his time. If he can keep it up. Nice and smooth, easy on the throttle, yeah. Well done on Pickavane. But as we all know, here comes this section of the track which will make or break. Whoa, and he nearly loses the back end there. Let's just see how that as he goes through sector 2 here. He's up on his time by almost 0.3 of a second, so if he keeps it up, he might need 1 or 2 tenths in this final sector just to push it up to P3. Giving it all it's got now on the main straight. Yeah, he betters his time, but he stays in P4. He lost some time in sector 3 there. So let's just see who else is on the lap here. Absent for life, but he's down. Just want to see with Clems. So Clems dives into the pits. We've got a Clappy, so he hasn't posted a time yet. The same for Wes. Ronald, I think that was Mr. Lewis. I see that he also got disqualified in the same manner as that Bowley got disqualified. So he probably also just spun out, tried to recover, and Codemasters said, no, that's not going to work. You're driving the wrong direction, we're going to disqualify you. So yeah, but if I look at things, it doesn't look like Lewis is very happy on this track, because I know that Lewis is quick and he's been struggling here this evening. So oh, and Clappy nearly loses the back end there. Got a big tank slapper, but he managed to keep it straight. So let's just sit with him and see if you can keep it nice and smooth. Yeah, that looked very nice going through that Maggots and Beckett and Chapel section there. Only 3 more corners. We've got the funny chicane coming up. Right, and they're hitting the apex nicely, and he goes over with a 26 flat. That's going to be good enough for P6. So come on, Wes, let's see what you've got in the bag here. This is going to be your final chance at a lap. Yeah, a 25.9. I think that Wes just didn't get into the flow here. Yeah, and Fister jumps back into the pit, so I think he might have had a mistake somewhere. And I think that will be that for Q2, for Q3, sorry. Vex Killer ending up at in the top spot with a 25.3, Fister with a 25.4. Very quick from Fister this evening. Dombolo as well. I think Dombolo surprised us with a very quick lap, disposing of Pickaway and putting him in P4. Then we've got Wes absent for life, Clappicorn, Claims, and then it was Quaz in P9, and then of course Lewis that got disqualified for driving in the wrong direction. That was probably just when he lost it. But yeah, you can see the top 3 guys are separated by merely nothing. So that is very, very nice to see that we've got some close racing this evening. I just hope the guys keep it clean, just to know that the race is not won in turn 1. I actually just want to go back to the end. So yeah, as we can see, they went into the wrong direction, and that's why he got disqualified. So yeah, that's bad luck for Lewis. So we're just waiting for the guys to select a strategy. Guys that has got some free tire choice, they're going to choose their tires that they think it might be the best to start with strategy wise. And once that is done, we're going to have a formation lap and we're going to be underway. So you can see the guys taking their time here to make sure that they don't make any wrong choices. Yeah, and that is that. So you can see the guys that actually starting on mediums, they're giving you a medium hard option as well, but that will be a very slow stint if you go from the medium to the hard. But then again, if we're going to have a safety car, that might throw a spanner in the works. See that Lewis, Vaxkiller and Fister, they're not wasting time here on the formation lap. They're giving it beans, want to heat up those medium tires very nicely, and they will probably sit on the grid for a long time while those tires cool down. Ronald, we've got a dry race for the entire 26 laps. So luckily there's not going to be, well, I'm going to say unluckily, we're not going to have any surprises, because that's always nice to see if we can get some rain during the race, to see if the guys get their tire choices and their decisions to go on intermediates or wets, if they get that correct. But yeah, unfortunately that's not going to happen this evening. I see that Absent for Life and Clappy 54 Corn, they already had a friendly coming together on the formation lap. I think just trying to get to know each other there in a very close way. But yes, pack bunched up very nicely now together, so just gonna wait for the guys to form up onto their grid slots, and then it's gonna be go time. Just gonna wait for the lights to come on. Codemasters will probably hang us back a bit or not. It's 5 lights and we are off. So let's see. Yep, it looked like Dombolo had a very good start. Very clean start. The guys at the front, oh, we've got some end plates at the back. I could see some end plates. Is that Mr. Oh, we've got some. Is Pat ghosting there? Yeah, it looks like Pat is ghosting. Not sure what's happening here. But yeah, Fister, he jumped the gun here. And he decided that he's not going to sit and wait for the guys to make a move. And on those medium tires, he has hit the front. We've got Vax in P3. Where's and Dombolo goes a bit wide into the. Oh, yep, Vax nearly losing it as well, going onto the grass. So let's see, Wheeler's got the drive. Yeah, he's going to make a move on the Molo. And he makes it stick at the back. Oh, there we've got Pickavane in contact with. There was some contact at the back. Yep, there was some contact at the back that I could see. Sorry guys, it's so full of action here, we don't know where to go. So I'm just trying to see. So let's sit with so I don't know why this is happening, because everything is messed up. Codemasters, thank you for that. King, yeah, easy. Oh, and there's contact between him and Absent for Life. I think that move was a bit optimistic. And Clem says thank you very much, and he takes a spot back there. Oh, and Clem goes a bit wide, and I'm sure he got a warning there. So, with everything calming down for a second, you can see there, you can go from soft, medium, soft, hard, which with no safety cars, the guys might choose a soft medium option. Very nice and tight, clean racing here from the guys. Whoa, Wes nearly losing the back end there, and that's just going to give Dombolo a chance to get the position back. Yeah, and Dombolo just hangs back, waiting for a better opportunity, but this is very nice to see some different names at the front as well. Used to seeing Mr. Vexkiller, Lewis, Vex Boyka, used to seeing these guys at the front, so nice to see some new faces. I know that Fister is making a big impression here this evening. Yeah, it looks Wes has got a good run here on Fister. No, he's just going to hang it up. We've got a virtual. Got a virtual, and it looks like we lost a Mercedes of Clappy. Yeah, there he's on his side. Oh my goodness. Yeah, car's gone now, but that Mercedes was on its side against the barriers. So luckily no safety car for the guys, because that's just going to ruin the race for some of the Oaks. And Clems has got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car. So Dombolo, he actually went to pit. Yeah, I don't think that was a wise choice. So he's going to have to stick 22 laps on those set of hard tires. We'll see if he can manage that. I see Lewis, he's already up. I think because Lewis started in P10 and he's already up to P4. Penalties, as you can see, we've got Capricorn 54 with a 6-second penalty, and of course Clems with his drive-through there. So our biggest winner at this stage is going to be Lewis, jumping 6 places. And then we've got biggest loser, it's going to be Capricorn with 7 places down. Oh, and as I say then, it's Fister gets his, opens his account with a 3-second penalty. I think it's because he's getting some pressure from Wes, and that's why he's just making some small mistakes now. But yeah, this is a nice four-way battle at the front. I want to jump to the mid back quickly just to see where we've got some battle. I just want to see if the interval times comes up, what's going on there. I see the guys are quite spaced out. Let's see Rawley putting up the fastest lap. He's currently running in P14. We've got Quaz, his teammate in P13, so the McLaren's not too happy with those P13 and P14, if I'm gonna say so myself. Then we've got Pet in P12. Yeah, it looks like he's ghosting, so I'm not sure if they might have load shedding, guys. I think that might be the issue here. As we saw, Quaz just jumping the position there. Yup, I don't know what's happening here because the internet on these, I think that's the unit's internet that's not all that well. Looks like Vex, he's also gonna, Vex Boyka, he's gonna try and push it out till the end of the race on these hard tires. But there's a big gap between him and the guys at the front, between him and the pack. Claims all with a lonely drive. Then we've got Dombolo. I see that we've got some support from Dombolo as well. So yeah, I think Dombolo's in a good spot here with those hard tires. If he manages them nicely, he might push it through to the end with them. McAvain sitting in P7. Loki in P5, absent for life in P5, Vex Killer in, I think that Vex Killer might have lost it, because he is all of a sudden 10 seconds almost behind Lewis and this front pack here, and I also see that we've got a lead change, that Wed has taken the lead. So yeah, let's maybe just stick with the guys here. We were just running through the whole pack. I don't know if there was an incident or if the guys are just starting to struggle with tires or anything. But Wes taking over the lead from Fister, putting a gap of 1.4 seconds. Lewis in P3, a very good position after he started in P10. And then whoa, and Lewis, hold on to it, yeah. Nearly losing the back end there as well as he stepped onto the grass. And now he's going to have to do all the hard work again to come back. So let's just see. It looks like Picaboni is on a move here. Not up. His DRS is almost up. But I think that Loki's tires might start to fall off now. That's why Picaboni is catching up to him as well. So let's see what the Ferrari can do here, if he can make a move stick here. We'll probably wait until he gets to this next straight, do some DRS as well. recruiting exit, and he might, yeah, here is not too much, I can see. Yeah, he's not going to have enough real estate there to make the move stick, so he's probably going to sit behind Loki for another lap or two. So the field is spread. There's a lot of big gaps between the guys, so not too many close races we can have a look at. The closest one at this stage is between Loki and Pickavane. So DRS open for Pickavane, but yeah, still not enough space for him to. But Loki's managing his DRS very nicely, I see, because 80% DRS left. And what's happening here is as soon as they're on a straight and Pickavane activates his DRS, Loki just uses some DRS to counter that. And as I say that, he runs a bit wide. Pickavane dives on the inside. Yep, makes a nice clean move. But you'll see that Loki's not going to back down now. He's got a lot of DRS, which he's deciding to use, but very late, I think. So yeah, Loki managing his DRS very nicely there. So Clem's into the pits for a set of mediums, it looks like. Yeah, that's a set of mediums. I wonder if he's going to try and make it through to the end. Yeah, we'll have to see. Oh, and Dombolo, thank you for the deposit, sir. That is a 3-second penalty next to your name there. Vex Boyka also with a 3-second penalty. So Wiz just opening up that gap lap by lap, just putting the lap times in here. But he wants to open that gap, get onto that set of softs here, probably by lap 16, somewhere there. And hopefully the safety car is not going to spoil his race here today. Yeah, so we've got Pat ghosting. I think that he's got load shedding on his side. Unfortunately, that is something that happens here in South Africa. So yeah, bad luck to Pat there. So we still got Fister in P2, running a very nice race here from Fister. Lewis in P3. It looks like he gained some time back after that mistake that he ran a bit wide. Exactly where he is now. So yeah, it looks like he might be coming back at Fister. Then we've got Vex Killer in P4. Absent for life, he's running in P5. And then Pickavane and Loki, they're still going at it. Yeah, as I said, so Loki with a lot of DRS and he dives into the pit. So let's see if Loki's going to go for a hard tire. What is his plan? Because I don't... I think he might, yeah, if he jumps, yeah, he will probably jump onto a medium now. And he will run those 15 laps on those medium tires, and that will push him through to the race. So it looks like Loki, the first of our top 10 guys, heading to the pit for the pit window. Other guys head to pit for wing changes or something like that. So Loki going to be very quick now as well on that new fresh set of mediums. He's got Quaz right behind him, but I don't think that will be a big issue for Loki. Rawley currently running P8. And then Vex Boyka P7 on those hard tyres. 17 seconds behind Pickavane. I don't think he will stop again, so he's gonna try and manage those tyres as well. And then we've got the Ferrari of Pickavane in P6. Almost 4 seconds behind Absent for Life. So yeah, guys swapping and changing places here, not by much. Big gaps between the guys, so it's so we'll see where the entertainment's gonna come from. Maybe after the first round of pit stops. Because these guys on the mediums will probably come in on lap 16, somewhere there. Second penalty for him. So Fister actually having a break here. He's also sitting with penalties behind his name. They all got 3 seconds, so penalty count not too much here. But yeah, hopefully not. Don't want to put a commentator's curse on the guys here. As you can see, the top 6, all of them on. Oh, and Waze lost it. Oh my goodness, lost it on. Looks like the last corner, and he's dropped all the way down to P4. Doesn't look like someone wants to win the race. Throwing it away here. I'm just telling the guys, listen, you want to have the win? There you go. So that might have just been a mistake from Wednesday. But as you can see, the top 3, not that big of a gap. So there's Lewis right behind him in Racing Point is Vex Killer, and just up the road 1.4 seconds is Fister. So Fister managing his ERS also very well. Oh, Pickavane, thank you Pickavane for your deposit. 3 seconds, thank you so much. That internet of B unit is not nice. That must be distracting the guys very much. But yeah, let's sit with Vex. As we can see, the top 3 all in one picture here. We're gonna see who's gonna make the jump first. Who's gonna pull the trigger here to make the pit stop. To try and do the undercut or the overcut if you want to try and stay out for 1 or 2 more laps. But luckily, Silverstone is not a track that's that's so harsh on tires. So there's not a big overcut and undercut between the different compounds here. So you have Vex right on the toe here. Lewis now putting the pressure on him. So let's just see. Let's see, Fister staying, yeah, so all 3 of them staying out. But yeah, I think it's still a bit early. They will probably go into the pits on lap 15, 16, depending on their tires. Yeah, you Fister and Montana. Oh, Fister nearly losing it, and they, oh, we got some contact there. Lewis diving on the inside of Fister. Yeah, and Fister running wide, giving up the position as well there. Same as what Wes did, in the lead and then just giving the position away to the other guy. Someone in a very good position here might be Vex Boyka on those hard tires. The guys on the mediums decide to pit. I think that he might get a few positions gained here. And I think that is Wes' first penalty that he deposits back to us. With another 3-second penalty, yeah. And this is gonna, this is gonna cost you so much time by the end of the race. Yeah, Madella is not making space for him because he's also in his own race. But luckily we've got ghosting on, so the guys can just drive through him. There's not going to be any issues here. It looks like Fister's falling back a little bit out of the DRS zone now, so Vex Killer, he's going to be happy with that because then he knows he can only look in front and see where he can put some pressure on Lewis. Oh, he runs wide again. So let's see. So Wes has gone into the pits for his set of softs. So Wes is going to be very quick on these first few laps here. I think he might take Rolly in the Maggots and Beckett section. Yeah, it's very difficult to overtake there, but yeah, try and get a good clean exit. DRS open, using some overtake, and this will be a move. Yeah, move done. Much more grip on those new tires, so Wes will probably push it now. He's gonna pin his ears back. Same here for Cavane. Oh, diving on the inside of Vex Boyka. Oh, and Vex Boyka gets a speeding in the pit lane. Yeah, so he said those hard tires, he's had enough of them. Probably going to put on a set of softs, and that will be that for the pit stops for Vex Boyka for this race. So Wes is 18 seconds behind Absent for Life, but with Absent for Life still needing to pit, he will jump in. So we'll just see. Absent for Life 17 seconds behind the guys in front of him. We'll just see, because I know this is a very long pit stop at Silverstone here. So Vex Boyka coming out of the pits here. Luckily he's not going to be in the way. Fister diving into the pits as well. He's set of softs. So let's see Where comes out compared to Wes. Yeah, he's a full straight ahead of Wes. So it's a 6-second gap between the two of them. So we'll see what the two leaders decide when they're going to dive in. I think it might be this lap now, otherwise they're going to lose too much time with these old tires. Yeah, so we've got Lewis diving into the pits, Vex Killer staying out. So let's see if he's trying to do the overcut here on Lewis. So let's just see how much time he loses by staying out on track one more lap. Sit with Vex here and see what he decides to do. Oh, and Vex Boyka loses it into the pit wall. I'm going to say the old main straight pit wall there. So obviously, as you can see, that Wes just that's a 3-second penalty. Yeah, as you can see, the soft tire of the guys pushing it hard now. I think that was Wes with the fastest lap, and I'm sure that some of the other guys like Fister might just come up and see if they can beat that now. Just want to see. Yeah, so Vex Killer decides that he's going to jump into the pits. Let's see where. So this is actually the battle where we want to set to see where Lewis comes out. Is he gonna come out in front? So it looks like Vex is on the go, but yeah, I don't think. Yeah, so he has lost a lot of time by, so Fister passes him as well. Yeah, so that extra lap from Vex Killer actually cost him a few seconds there. But he's on a 1 lap precious set of tires. So let's just see. Let's see quickly down the track here. So Loki and Pickavine still at it. These guys not leaving each other alone today here. And they still at it. Yeah, so that early stop from Dombolo not working out here, because he's staying out on those hard tires and unfortunately not getting the gain that he wanted. Yeah, and there goes Vex Killer making the move on Fister. And now he's probably going to have his eyes and sights set on Lewis. So Lewis with the fastest lap. So Wes in a lonely 4th place here. That small mistake cost him big time, I think. That will be his podium that he's not gonna get this evening. And then yeah, Pakavani and Loki, they still in that almost that 1 second gap. So yeah, just running through our guys that there's that's got the DNFs here. We've got both the Clappicorn and Clappy King guys, both of them in the Mercedes. Both of them not making the cut here this evening. It looks like Wiz might be closing the gap, because I think the gap was like 6.5 seconds not too long ago. So Wiz might be closing that gap a little bit. But yeah, again, it comes to P1 and P2. That looks like it's going to be our best bet for battle here. And Vex Boyka decides that on those set of soft tires he's had enough, just to put up fastest lap, even though that fastest lap will not give him a point, as he is in P13, and I think that's where he's going to finish, already sitting 43 seconds behind B unit Mandela. So just see the ERS. Yeah, so Lewis has got plenty of ERS here. Where Vexkiller's got no ERS, so he will depend on his DRS trying to close the gap. Very close now between the guys, 0.6 of a second. So DRS open, and I'm sure, yeah, you can see there Lewis is using a bit of ERS just to maintain the gap between him and Vexkiller there. Yeah, so Vex Killer right on the back of Lewis now. But as it actually stands now, they can finish where they are and Vex Killer will take the win. Because Lewis has got 6-second penalties. He's got 6-second in penalties where Vex Killer's only got 3. And also I think the podium also might change hands in P3. Because of the second difference there between Fister and Wes. Absent for life, the only guy with no penalties, as well as Pat, but he's driving under the AI, so that will probably not happen. So almost on to the last lap now. Probably going to sit with this battle because I know that things are going to heat up in this last lap now. Because I think that Vex Killer might wait until this first DRS zone coming up now. Wants to be right on the back here of Lewis. Get a good clean exit. Yeah. It looks like he's a bit too far as well, so but I think that Vex knows not to make any mistakes now. Fister gets another 3-second penalty, so that will change hands between Fister and Wes. So let's see what happens here. This long straight. Lewis just going a bit defensive there. Not wanting Vex Killer to be in his slipstream, so yeah, I think they're just gonna hold it as it is, go over the line, and Vex Killer will take the win. Yeah, and Lewis actually lets him past, but yeah, that is the win for. See, Fister comes over, but yeah, so Wes jumps up to P3. Because of the penalties for Fister. Pickavane with some points for Ferrari. I'm not sure penalty wise where he's gonna sit. Comes over the line now. Yeah, he's got too many penalties, so Loki grabs that P6 position from him there. Absent coming over in P8. We've got Clems coming over in P9. Dombolo P10, and then we're gonna have B-Unit Mandela with Quaz. Still in a big battle here. Yeah, Rolly, I would actually like to know what was the percentage on those tires. Oh, and we've got a dive here from Quaz. I'm sure. Oh, yeah, I'm sure the unit's not going to be happy with that. But yeah, Rolly, if you can maybe just share with me what the percentage were on those tires. Because 24 laps. And we've got a nice shuffle coming on here. Vex Killer pulling out the moves. So yeah, there we have it. So in P1 we've got Vex Killer, Lewis and Wes rounding up the podium there. Got Rolly in P4, Fister P5. So Rolly also actually jumped Fister there. We've got Loki P6, Pickabane 7, Absent for Life 8th, Clems in P9th, and then we've got Tombolo rounding up our top 10. And then we've got Quaz, B Unit, Boyka, Pet, Clappycorn 54, and Clappy King 12. Two guys with the DNFs. But yeah, congrats to the top 3. Very entertaining race. Close at the end, so yeah, kept us very entertained. But yeah, that is it from me. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks ladies for watching. We will see you here tomorrow evening for our tier 1 race. Same time, same place. Thank you guys, and a good evening.